Welcome to First Chapter Friday. This week, we're going to be reading the first chapter of Like Carrot Juice on a Cupcake by Julie Sternberg. I did a mean thing, a very mean thing, to a new girl and to my best friend. I hate that I did it, but I did. This is worse than carrot juice on a cupcake, or a wasp on my pillow, or a dress that's too tight at the neck. I hope you never do anything that mean. I really do. It all started one Monday morning in April when our fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Ramji, made a special announcement. She was standing near her desk beside a girl I'd never seen before. That girl wore sparkly clothes and a headband with a big bow. "We have a new student," Mrs. Ramji said. "This is Ainsley Biggs. She just moved here from Orlando." "Orlando?" my best friend Pearl whispered to me from the desk beside mine. "How magical!" I heard other kids whisper, "Disney!" And then the boy who sits behind me, Nicholas Rigby, started humming the Disney song, "It's a Small World." He hummed and hummed just loud enough for me to hear. "Shh!" I told him. I turned and glared at him, too, because Nicholas Rigby is always getting us in trouble. Plus, I knew I'd never get that song out of my head. "Doesn't Ainsley look like a present?" Pearl whispered to me. "A shiny present too pretty to unwrap?" Pearl talks like a poet sometimes. "She does look like a present," I whispered back. I started wondering whether I ever wanted to look like a present. Before I could decide, Mrs. Ramji turned the lights off and on again to get our attention. "Class 4A," she said, "please settle down. You're not behaving your best for Ainsley. We need to make her feel welcome. It's not easy starting a new school so late in the year." Then Mrs. Ramji said, "Pearl." Pearl sat up straighter, and I did too, because maybe she was in trouble. But Mrs. Ramji told Pearl, "I would like you to move your desk closer to Eleanor's, please." "Closer to Eleanor's?" Pearl asked. "Yes," Mrs. Ramji said. "Actually, everyone in that row move a little to make space for Ainsley's desk on the other side of Pearl." "Yay, closer to you," Pearl whispered to me, and we grinned at each other as everyone in our row started making space for Ainsley. After we'd finished and I'd sat back down, a wadded-up ball of paper flew through the air and landed on my desk. I knew exactly what that flying paper was. I opened it up and smoothed it out. Sure enough, Nicholas Rigby had drawn me a picture. This one showed me on a roller coaster in Orlando, with my arms in the air and my hair blowing in crazy directions. I folded the picture neatly and put it on top of the pile of Nicholas's pictures that I kept in my desk. Because even though that boy's impossible, he's still a ridiculously good drawer. Then I turned and whispered to him, "Thanks," like I always did, and he kicked the back of my chair, not too hard, like he always did. Then Mrs. Ramji asked us to take out our creative writing notebooks and work on our Brooklyn Bridge poems, while she and Pearl helped Ainsley get set up. I loved my Brooklyn Bridge poem, so I worked on it very hard, and realized only later that I should have been paying attention to Ainsley instead. Because during that time, she started casting a glittery spell over Pearl. She really did. If you would like to find out what type of spell Ainsley's casting over Pearl, or what mean thing Eleanor did to the two of them, you can find Like Carrot Juice on a Cupcake in JF STE.